The many things we learn.
Ugh.
Well, Mark, you
If
finally...
you play the game, you know exactly you know all the emotions you're going through right now.
This is the song that plays, if I'm not
It's the
mistaken.
song that plays as you're riding back to confront Dutch and Micah.
Yeah.
In Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's
basically like the scene before you die.
Right.
Basically.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. I mean, everyone knows the character dies because he's not in the Red Dead Redemption.
Not everybody knows that.
Well, I mean, he doesn't just get away.
Well, spoiler cast.
Live out in the world.
Anyway, Mark, you finally finished Red Dead.
I did. I finished the story last night.
But where are you? Did you discover the new map?
The what? Like on the New Austin? I just rode my horse down there for the heck of it.
Literally the first map from Red Dead 1.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
Is
it's
there.
underneath. Yeah.
I was like, what?
It's actually, if you open the box for the video game, on one side is the game map that you're playing, and then if you flip it over, it's the map from the old game.
I never looked at the map.
Oh.
And
Because Fort Mercer is the fort that
Yes.
Dutch holds up in.
right. And when you go into that map, you
Yeah.
can go visit the towns, and the towns
They're all on fire.
are on fire. There's a plague going on,
Yeah.
and there's actually some missions you can do, like a few.
I just saved a guy who was being robbed by banditos
Yeah.
from his stagecoach.
Which
and then I took the stagecoach because he left it. So I took the stagecoach and drove it all the way to my fence
Oh, nice.
and fenced the stagecoach.
No.
It was a long ride.
Wasn't it cool building that house? I love that scene.
Yeah, you don't really do. You just kind of randomly just.
But to get the
hit
music
buttons and
playing,
randomly-
it's so awesome.
Yeah.
And you build your own house, and
Yeah.
it's so adorable. You got your farm and your
Yeah.
family, and
Yeah.
you feel so happy.
And then you realize that the game that you'd played years ago, you die in that barn, coming out of that barn.
You have the shootout, yeah.
Yeah.
But then your son has redemption.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like the redemption of inception of redemption.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of redemption going on.
There is.
I want Rockstar in 10 years to make a Sadie game.
I don't even think 10 years. Like in 5 years.
No, they're working on Grand Theft Auto
Yeah, I
6
know.
right now.
But
in
after that-
in 10 years,
start working on
give us the
Sadie
Sadie
game.
Slatter, is her,
Sadie Adler
Sadie Adler.
story that happens after this one.
Right.
That continues to the beginning of Red Dead.
It's a perfect
The original one.
because we don't know anything about her beyond that.
Well, you know the stuff about her,
I'm saying we have lost time.
Yeah.
We could really
she
explore.
goes to the south.
Yeah.
She says that, I'm going south to Mexico.
Right.
I'll meet up with I'll be a bodyguard for a mine or something.
And in Red Dead 1, you do go to Mexico.
Yes. Because the shtick we could be for that is you tell that story, and then at the end of this one, again, you meet up with Dutch, and Dutch kills her, and then he's leads into Red Dead, the original one.
Right. Yeah. How that final shootout with Dutch was pretty epic.
Yeah.
And then when you're hanging out with Sadie doing the bounties,
Yeah.
you're kind of
I did those.
and then you're like, okay, we're going after Dutch.
You're after Micah
Micah, we're going after Micah. Micah was an asshole. You go to that.
up the mountain.
Yeah,
you're
so
shooting
cool.
shooting folks like crazy.
Now, a lot of your people who passed away, or the people who lived, it shows you in the credits where they go. And
Does it? I didn't watch the credits.
in Red Dead 1,
Yeah.
that's where they are.
Yeah.
Because when you go to the shops, one of the guy had the cook.
Yeah, Pearson.
He has a shop. And
Yeah.
in Red Dead 1, you meet him. He goes,
Yeah.
hey, I haven't seen you since the gang. And
Yeah.
it shows you during the credits.
Where they ended up.
Yes. Oh, you didn't watch the credits?
No.
The credits, it would go credit, scene, credit, scene.
I could go back and watch the credits.
You can go on YouTube and watch them.
Yeah.
I would. Because it gives you kind of like an epilogue of every character.
Of all the epilogues that you've played.
Yeah.
The 9th epilogue.
I love it. How'd you like it?
The ending was kind of just, I was wanting more.
Well, you could still play.
I know, but it's just kind of that's
you-
it. I don't really get to kill him. It's like a random button scene.
Well, you still got to kill him.
Well, I know, but it's it wasn't like in other parts you have to go through a bunch of people to get to the main boss guy.
You did. You went up that mountain.
But you know what I mean? There's no there was a gunfight, so to speak. Like I would rather have done like the draw thing, and you have to like shoot, or he shoots you.
Well, he comes out, right, if I'm not mistaken, and Dutch is in there with him.
Yes.
And Dutch basically...
just kills him and walks away.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a build-up to this...
Which kind of was lame. It's like, why are you guys hanging out together if you're just going to kill him anyways? I'd have been more of the thing of, you turned on me, you betrayed me, you were the one that caused all this.
Think about it. This is Dutch's master
You
plan.
made me kill Arthur. Like, it would have been nice to have that little bit of like a redemption thing for him. To kind of be like, Arthur was my son and you made me kill him. Kind of thing.
Yeah, but Dutch is heartless. And that's why...
No, but it'd been nice to see, like, if in the story, the way the story was going, it'd be nice to see that little bit of like a turn back for a minute to be like, I'm going to redeem myself by killing Micah for killing, like, for causing Arthur's demise, basically.
Well, needless to say about what you felt about the ending, the journey itself.
It's great. It's a great game.
Fucking, I was so jealous that you were playing it because I wanted to replay it again for the first time. I wish I could. A part of me wants to replay it and play it differently because you can be a total asshole.
You can. You can.
And, like when
just kill everything you see.
I played Middle of the Ground good. And when you're doing that scene when you're on the horse and you're hearing all the voices.
Yeah, you hear different things.
Those are like the good things you've done.
Yeah.
But if you play bad, you start regretting because you're gonna die because you're sick.
Yeah.
He hears things, he's regretting the things he did, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But man, what a game! What a soundtrack too.
Yeah, the Willie Nelson song.
The whole
As
soundtrack
you're riding
is so
away
good.
from the ranch that you're going down to Blackwater.
Right. And I think it's so cool that you got to play Marston again at the end.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Being him, his voice is so iconic in the video game world, I think.
Yeah. It'd have been nice too if you had like more after the Dutch part. It wasn't just you come back with Sadie and Charles and it's like game over.
Yeah, but you can.
But nice to have like a little bit. But I mean, story wise, but nice to have a little bit more of like.
You missed it in the credits. They show you all this.
But I'm saying, you know what I mean? That you could have played. I'm saying.
Well, you literally can keep playing and
like
do
bounties
things
and stuff.
Yeah,
like
do
that.
things you haven't discovered.
Yeah.
I mean, I must have played at least another 8 hours after I beat the game, just going back to the old. I went to the old map. And I just went around doing things. And then I'm like, what else can I do? And then I'm like, all right, I got to put this away.
Yeah.
You know, I've done all I can. But if there's a lot of side missions you haven't encountered, you can still do those.
Yeah, like I didn't do
Martian.
the hunter one and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
you can do all those if you choose.
Like the little stranger ones that
Right.
gone around doing all the stranger things. And
There was a side story arc. There was this woman who... She was part of your gang in the very beginning, and she ends up leaving. She gets pregnant. Do you remember that?
No, I didn't encounter that part.
She was talking about going somewhere. She leaves. She has a kid.
Oh, Mary Beth, maybe?
Yeah, and then she becomes a whore. And her son, like later on in the game.
Oh, Downs, Mrs. Downs.
Mrs. Downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you help her. Did you
Yeah,
do
no,
that?
I did that part.
Yeah, that was kind of like
in
weird.
Amesburg.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
It's
Like,
not, it wasn't your gang.
no, where was she?
She was one of the ladies, she was that first lady that you went when you were doing the debtors, like collecting the debts, and the husband
You
dies.
killed the husband. Did he die with the pig farm?
Yes, but he dies after you collect the money because he was sick.
Yes, and she got pissed at
And
you.
they left.
And she had the son.
Yes.
And then she becomes a whore, and you
Yes.
end up helping her.
Yes.
I love that whole
Yes,
story.
that's
arc.
that was. There was nothing to do with your gang.
You're right. It's so
Yeah.
it's just so long, a year ago.
Yeah.
But that was a great, cool little.
Yeah,
Because
there's a lot of those.
later in the game, you're like, who is this again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And she's all like
Beat up.
and you
yeah.
feel bad for her
Yeah.
because you're the cause.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he ended up dying prematurely. I mean, he was.
Well,
sick,
he was sick, but he died from the sickness.
having a heart. Didn't he have like a heart attack? 'cause
No,
was
he probably had
young?
tuberculosis. That's probably how he caught it.
Oh, that's true. Well, I just remember him dying. Did he die in front of you, or he died off?
No, he
screen?
was sick, and then
She's like, you can't take money. We
can't
need
take
this
money.
money.
We need the money because he's sick. And then you went back afterwards,
Yes.
and she was like, "He's dead," and you just like forgive the loan, kind of, so to speak.
Yep. But she.
One thing I haven't figured out is I have all this stuff left from Arthur that was in the satchel that went to John. Like, how do I
know,
get
you
rid
do.
of all that stuff? Like, who do I sell it to?
You sell to anybody, or you keep it.
Like, I got rings and lockets and pocket watches and all
You
this
sell
stuff.
to a vendor.
Because I loot everybody.
The amount of money you get because of the cash
like
payout.
$20,000.
Oh my God! You can go up. You can upgrade your. I think you can upgrade your house.
Yeah.
Or no?
I don't know.
But yeah, I was like, sweet.
Yeah. I just realized that it didn't show it like right away when you come back. But when I went to the fence, the stagecoach that I'd saved the guy from down in like the Mexico area.
You know what to say? Who was great to see? The old guy. It's so great to have the old
uncle.
The uncle. And how he's the only one that kind of he sticks
Lasts
with
the
you.
whole thing, yeah.
And he sticks with you like a fucking wart.
Yeah.
But he's so funny.
Yes.
And
I got lumbago.
then when he helps with
I can't do any work, John. I got lumbago.
with the house.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't do it much.
He just stands there and holds the directions upside down.
Right. Reminds me of some people we know.
Yeah.
I was like, this
I got
guy.
lumbago.
It was great to have him back. Have the old crew back at the end. Was
I got
sort
foot
of,
pain.
It makes you want to go play Red Dead 1.
Yes.
You know?
It did, because I was like, now I got to try to remember the story from Red Dead 1 a little bit. Like, how did it all kick off?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, man. So good. I'm glad you went on that journey, Mark.
Yeah.
So good, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I kind of want to go around. I know I've done a couple of the, like, shops in town that had stuff going on, like the guy that was locked in his basement.
Yes.
And then the doctor's office that was, like, the headquarters for the Driscoll's money stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I got
So I did
into
some
that.
of those.
Yeah.
Because you can go, like, the shops in different towns.
Right.
And, like, wander around the backs of them and stuff, and there's, like, stuff happening.
Yeah.
Like, and you can, like, save the
Did you
person or
meet
do things.
the two guys who were there's these two dudes, right?
The two brothers that were fighting the girl.
They're trying to fight for the girl,
Yes.
and they're
like,
kicking
want
me in
you
the
to,
balls.
Shoot the bottle off my head.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Me too. Did you meet all of them? Like,
Yeah, I did all of them, yeah.
did you end up meeting them near a lake, near the river, I believe?
Oh, I didn't do that far yet. Maybe there's more, and I go back to Valentine.
Oh,
But
you will run into
when I
them.
was Arthur, I did, like, a lot of them. So maybe if I go back as John now, they'll be like, hey, random guy.
Those guys
Why
were
don't you
funny.
punch me in the nuts now?
Those guys were funny. I think it's cool when you meet this old guy with his son fishing. That was kind of cool. Man, what a game!
Yeah.
You did it, Mark. Now what do you
It's a great story, too. Like, you can tell it's the reason why it takes so long to make it, because it's like,
Oh, the details incredible.
yeah.
I mean, the horse balls alone.
Yeah.
The horse balls get small when it's cold, and
Yes.
they get bigger in the summer
The poop.
when they poop. The
I
pupils.
say like the guy that's in charge of that. Like,
I know.
oh man, I'm working on Red Dead 2. I can't wait. I wonder what I'm going to end up doing. You're in charge of taking care of the horse poop. I want to make it look like it's real poop.
Yep. And I want the horse testicles to
Cool.
extract.
Thanks.
And
So what'd you work on Red Dead 2? Well, I was the poop guy.
I was a horse testicle dude.
I was the horse nut guy. Made sure those horses' nuts were good. But see, your second horse doesn't have any because it's a female, so you don't really notice it as much.
Yeah. But I kind of stuck with my one horse.
I did too.
And then I got the hunter's horse, and that was good because that horse
Yeah.
was awesome.
Well, I
But,
bought the Palomino horse at the very beginning when you have a choice to buy a horse.
right.
I went full bore and bought like a horse.
Wow. Yeah, I bought a horse. So
A
it wasn't-
racehorse.
It wasn't
like the
a race.
tan racehorse.
Yeah.
I bought that one. So I had that horse for the whole game. So it was like a rocket ship.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I love when you
I named
get.
it Cherokee.
Did you ever get
then at
into
the
a
end of the
train
game-
and make the horse chase after the train?
Yeah, all the time.
It's hilarious.
Stagecoaches when it follows you.
Yeah.
But
What were you gonna say?
no, when at the very end of the Arthur part where the horses, like John and his horse, get shot, and you're like sitting there and you watch the horse die.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
I
know.
was like, oh God, no.
I know.
I love that horse.
I know.
I was like, I'd rather have Arthur die than the horse die. Let the horse live. I'll find it later.
You get attached
Yeah.
because you clean it and
Yeah.
you feed it.
Yeah.
I think
took
that's-
care.
it was-
took care of my horse.
It was so intentional.
I'd
that-
stop at the stables and pay the $5 to get it taken care of. And
Yeah,
everything.
I would. Every time we'd go out, I would feed
That's
it
right.
and
I'd take care of
clean
it.
it.
Yep.
I love the parties you would have at base camp at night. Everybody could be getting drunk. You
I'd
would play
just sleep.
games. I would hang out, drink some
Nah,
beer.
too much time.
I would get drunk.
I had too much time for that.
I love getting drunk in video games because it doesn't affect me in real life.
Yeah, it's true.
I love it.
It's true.
But actually, when you have that big celebration at the house, when you're near the swamp,
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Before it gets burned down.
Yeah.
You have a gigantic party when you get
Yeah,
the girl,
when you
when
find
you
the kid.
get the kid back.
From Bronte.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and you get
Yeah.
Good stuff. Man, Mark.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are you gonna play next?
I don't know. I'm probably going to end up playing Fallen Order.
It's getting rave
Jedi Fallen Order,
reviews.
yeah.
They're saying it's the best Star Wars game in a
I
long
accidentally
time.
saw a Twitch thing was on my Facebook for some reason, and the guy was finishing the game, so I know how the game ends.
Mark, you do know you could have just kept scrolling.
I got sucked in because I saw him playing the game, and I was like, "Ooh, what's this?" And I didn't know he was at the end of the game. I thought he was just like in the middle. I was like, "Oh,
Why'd you do that to yourself?
I don't know."
Anyway, the game's getting 9s and 10s.
It looks nuts though.
And it's getting the biggest complaint is that the Wookiees look horrible. They're saying the Wookiees look like PlayStation 2 graphics.
Yeah.
But beyond that, they say the gameplay's fun. It borrows a lot from other genres.
Yeah.
But it makes it its own, and it's just getting. They're saying this is the best Star Wars game probably since the Unleashed games. You know, the Force Unleashed.
And the character's alive still, technically.
I don't know. I don't know the ending like you.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, Mandalorian episode 2 landed on Friday.
Oh man.
Did you watch it?
I did.
Very nice.
I did. The little pod floating around.
A lot of. Don't tell me I haven't watched it.
Oh.
Here's what we're gonna do. Next month, I will get caught up, and we'll do Mandalorian Part 1, and then we'll wait till it ends.
All right. I'll have to rewatch it again because I won't remember it all by then.
They're only a half an hour long.
I know. I wish it was longer. But also it's good, though, because it makes you want more.
Yeah.
And they don't give you, like, a next time on Mandalorian,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Which I don't like they do that in Watchmen and stuff like that because, like, I don't want to know, so I don't watch them.
Right. Also, I think
skip that.
a half an hour, you know, budget-wise, they might be using a lot of their budget near the end.
Yeah.
Because there could be something
Yeah, there
big.
could be longer episodes coming, so there could be, like, an hour-longs.
And you know what? A half an hour episode is awesome.
It feels like it's an hour. It feels like it doesn't. It feels like it's a long period of time. They shove a lot in that half an hour. So there's no
no fluff.
drag. Yeah.
Right. It got rave reviews, makes me excited. A lot of people were coming off the first episode
Yeah.
saying, let's see how it goes. They could have
Yes.
put all the good stuff in the first episode.
Yeah.
But everybody's saying, no, second episode is
Second
just as good.
episode's way better.
So after Thanksgiving, I will get Disney Plus for the month. I will binge 1 through 4.
Yes.
Watch. Then we'll talk about 1 through 4.
Yes.
And then once it ends, we come back in January.
Yep.
We'll talk about the series.
Okay.
Because we'll be on vacation.
Yes.
Because the final episode comes out like that Friday.
28th or something like that.
Yeah,
Or something.
after-
Yeah, right after Christmas.
The new Star Wars movie.
Yes.
Which,
And Claire was watching BBC America over the weekend.
Yeah.
Randomly,
yeah.
and they're starting to promote Doctor Who.
Doctor Who Christmas, baby.
It's coming.
I know. I'm
Doctor's
excited.
back.
I can watch it on Christmas.
Yes.
I felt so off last year with Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was kind of weird not having it on Christmas.
yeah. Let's not get carried away with the PC culture, people.
Yeah.
Just keep it on Christmas.
Skip it on Christmas where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Keep Doctor Who in Christmas. Keep the Who in Christmas.
Keep the Who in Christmas. Right. What else, Mark? What else?
I saw Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, I was going to
on
say.
Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever day you saw it.
Yeah.
You took your daddy-o.
I took my dad, yeah. He was all amped about it. He hadn't seen a movie in a theater in like 30 years.
What theater did you go to?
Enfield.
Oh, well, then you made his experience horrible. Why didn't you take him to Springfield?
He thought it was great because he doesn't go to movie theaters. So he thinks it's the greatest movie theater
But you
he's ever
could have
seen.
took him to Springfield and you could
He
have.
didn't want to drive that far.
You could have picked him up.
I had a whole thing. It was you know how my dad is. Oh, I don't want to go that far. I gotta wait till the race is over. When's the race? When's this movie happening?
So he
I don't
wasn't.
wanna drive that far.
Wait,
At first it was,
he
I'll
wasn't
drive-
amped. He was just like,
Well, at first it was, I'll drive up to you. In Eastfield. I'm like, okay, because I don't have to go that far.
yeah.
Then it was, well, I don't want to drive that far. Come to Enfield. I'm like, okay. So I just went to Enfield. I bought him a ticket. We
Yeah.
went. It was in the bigger theater, so it was nice. The seats were decent. We got seats right at the top of the aisle,
Yeah.
so there's just like a lot of leg room because he's got bad knees, so he wants to stretch his legs out.
I was about to say, if you took him to the good one, you would
I
have
know.
that.
I figured I'm not gonna. To get him to Enfield was a task. Getting him to West Springfield would have been it's not even worth the effort. the first time we'd been to the movie theater in like 30 years or something like that. Some crazy thing. So anyway, so it was really good. They did a really good job. All the racing scenes are all actual cars. There's no CGI in the car scenes and everything.
That's cool.
But Matt Damon and Christian Bale definitely have good chemistry together. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, they look. I mean, Christian Bale is just amazing in my opinion.
He is.
But how was Matt Damon? And Matt Damon
was good. He played like
Matt Damon, or he was
no, he played Carroll Shelby, so he had like a southern accent, a little southern twang.
Yeah.
So it was good. But there definitely was like, because I'd seen interviews with Matt Damon and stuff and other stuff about the movie.
Damon.
But it was funny because there's like a little fight scene, but they like fight like brothers, kind of fight scene.
Yeah.
Like if you and I had a little scrum for no reason, just got aggravated with each other.
Like we always do.
But like the thing that like made me think about it, like made me laugh, was Christian Bale's character is like holding groceries. He's coming back from the grocery store, and Matt Damon and him like get into a little tussle, so the groceries like fall on the ground and everything.
Yeah.
So they're in the middle of a fight, and Matt Damon like sees like a canned good sitting on the ground. So he goes to grab the canned good, but then he's like thinks about it for a second, and he grabs like Wonder Bread and starts beating him with Wonder Bread as opposed to hitting him with a canned good. So it's like very much brotherly kind of thing. Like, I want to hurt you, but I don't want to like hurt you bad. I want to just like make you feel like I'm hurting you. But then like then I thought to myself like, wow, it's like Batman fighting Jason Bourne right now. That's kind of strange.
A very skinny Batman.
Yes, a very skinny Batman. He lost 70 pounds.
What else is new?
From because he did that right after he filmed Vice.
Yeah, well, Vice, he was super. That wasn't a fat suit.
No,
I mean some of it was.
Some of it was.
He gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, I read an article in Sports Illustrated about it, and they asked, and Matt Damon's like, yeah, I asked him like, how did he lose the weight? Like, it's a lot of weight, like up and down.
Yeah,
and it was pretty obvious. He was like, I didn't eat.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, you just cut out
Christian Bale
carbs
does
and
that.
sugar.
Like, when he did The Mechanic, he did the same thing. He just like didn't eat for like 6 months, and then just did the character.
Right.
But it's crazy. But it's a really good movie. I would say if
Yeah, I do
if
want
you're
to
in
see
the
it.
cars, it's worth going to see it in the theater.
I like the history
But
behind
it's
that.
also like I would have thought, like I was watching, like this on IMAX would have been nuts, like with the car scenes,
Yeah.
because the sound of the cars, like it goes like through the theater, like. Woo, woo, woo. But yeah, it's really cool.
How'd
It's
your
really
dad
cool.
like it?
He loved it. He hasn't stopped talking about it.
Really?
My brother told me it's all he talked about all day Sunday was that movie. He's like, I've never seen a movie so good. I loved it so much. Like they went to breakfast in Ellington. He was telling all the guys at the restaurant and everything. So,
Oh man.
but yeah, it's
That's
a good movie.
cool.
It's a good flick. It's actually was like a perfect movie to like go with your dad to, because it's about like two buddies, but then also Christian Bale's character. It's also about his relationship with his son at the same time. So, yeah.
And it's the history. Is it an accurate story?
It is. It's pretty well, like, not like verbatim, of course,
No,
but
it's Hollywood.
The historical parts of it are really like true. It's like when Ford was trying to buy Ferrari to start their own racing team,
Right.
to race Le Mans, but Ferrari snubs them and sells Ferrari to Fiat, but still has control over everything. So then Ford decides they're just going to make their own cars, and Carroll Shelby's like making cars on his own. He's just taking factory Mustangs and just souping them up with a better engine and lighter, faster. And he had won Le Mans, but then he finds out he has a heart condition and he can't race anymore. So that's why he starts the shop.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then it's all that story about like Ken Miles is like this renegade driver that Carroll Shelby used and had on his team, and Ford was like, no, he's not PC enough for us. It takes place in like the 60s, so they're like, we want straight cut, like clean guys, like American
Yeah.
Ford men, they call them. Like,
Right.
they'll represent Ford and talk about how great a Ford is, and
Right. Yes, man.
so
Yes, man.
basically. But it's very Mad Men-esque, a lot of it, like a lot of boardroom stuff. Like John Bernthal is awesome in it. He's really good. Josh Lucas plays a good douche guy. So
That's cool.
yeah,
Cool. I'll have to check it out.
yeah, it's worth a watch. For sure.
What do you give it in the Warnock scale, 1 to 5?
I'd say I'd give it like a 4.5.
Oh, that's a pretty good score on the Warnock scale.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I mean, we got the Star Wars movies coming out, and I was like,
Oh, man.
Did you hear about, yet again, George Lucas? He meddled with A New Hope.
He meddled with everything.
No.
He did changes to each movie before they went to Disney Plus.
Well, so George Lucas had oversight of the 4K transfer.
Yes.
Now.
This happened before Disney purchased the movies.
So, before the Han shot first, which seems to change in every iteration of a
Greedo
release.
shoots the wall. And
Now, it's McClunky. Now, Greedo says, McClunky!
Yes.
For no reason.
Yeah.
And then he gets shot.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, McClunky is a reference to episode 1 during the pod racing. One of the aliens says McClunky. It's sort of like, oh, fuck.
Yes.
We didn't need Greedo saying McClunky.
No.
Here, we get it.
It's just-
Have you seen it?
No.
You gotta see it. It's hilarious.
But it's
At
just-
this time, it's just stupid. It's so
George
funny.
Lucas has just got too much time on his hands.
A
is what it
New
boils
Hope,
down to.
McClunky.
It's the guy it really just comes to the point where it's good. It makes you happy Disney bought Star Wars. Because George Lucas was just going to just totally
Here we go.
Don't have it with me. Tell Jabba. Even I get bored at sometimes. You think I had a choice? Over my dead body. Yes, I bet you have.
Why does he say? Why does it make sense?
McClunky!
Like, it doesn't make sense why he says it.
No, because he tied it into episode 1 now.
But doesn't it make sense though?
No, it doesn't, because nobody knows what the
He
fuck
doesn't know he's gonna get shot.
McClunky!
He's like, F you? Is that what he's saying to him?
Yeah, I guess that means, like, it's some alien...
But it's just kind of like, it makes no sense in that position.
I know. What else? Hold on, this scene seems to...
Over my dead body.
This is the Blu-ray version where he... This is the one where he shoots the...
shoots the wall, and he shoots...
And he misses. And here's...
That's the best version. That version's weird. McClunky!
Yeah.
We gotta hear it again.
Over my dead body. Yes, I bet you have.
That's like it looks at it too. Like do a tight shot of him saying it too. Like,
McClunky!
for no reason. It's like, I'm just gonna say this random word and then let you shoot me.
It's so stupid. At this point, it's a joke. It's a joke!
Yeah.
I'm not even mad. I could care less at this point because I own...
Every version of this one scene.
Right. And I don't have...
But my thing is, why is this one scene so important to him that he has to keep...
He's a mad genius, this guy. He's a crazy...
Not even a mad genius anymore. It's just like, why is this one scene such a thing for him that he can't let it go?
I don't know. George Lucas. Georgie boy!
Like adding the end of the bad CGI Jabba the Hutt in this as well is even more...
I mean, if you're going to do...
They have to like go in and CGI Harrison Ford's character like rising up in the air to step on his tail.
If you're going to do a 4K release of the new Disney on disc at some point, Disney needs to go in there and spend some money and fix that CG because it looks horrible.
What they should do is just like totally just eliminate all that crap and just release the actual versions that aired on
the theoretical,
the real versions of them and stop this madness.
I do own...
I'm going to fix every single version.
I do own those on DVD.
Yes.
So a long time ago, Best Buy,
Yes.
they had the special editions,
Yeah.
and for a limited time, the untouched versions of the
Yes.
movies were actually bonus features. So you bought the special editions,
Yeah.
and as a special feature, you would get
The theatrical original.
the untouched. These were the versions without
Yeah.
the CG and everything. I have those, and then I have the VHSs But
Which we got from Media Play.
No, these are old VHSs from when I was younger.
Oh, yeah, they're at least the first time.
Yeah. So they're not touched.
Individual ones, yeah.
But they're 4x3.
Yes.
So you miss.
Yeah, the center cuts. You miss some scenes.
You miss some stuff, so you don't get the full picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't own the specialized editions on VHS because I have the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
The whole collection on Blu-ray.
We have the set that we got at Media Play, the gold.
Yes, that was
25th anniversary.
That was the special editions.
They put all three of them together.
Yeah, that's cool. That was the night. The
They
video
went to
that's
Dan's, afterwards and watched.
McClunky. So this has become an online meme. McClunky.
Of course, why wouldn't it? 'Cause
I mean,
everything does nowadays.
Because it's so silly.
It is silly. It
so-
just shows how bad Star Wars is going to be if he had kept it.
I know. I totally agree.
It's just one of those things you're just glad Disney bought it from them so that we can.
You know what? I am. I'm happy
Yeah.
Disney bought it.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, do we want to do a Star Wars movie ranking episode before we do our
We can.
before the final?
Yeah.
Because our final episode would us be at Denny's talking about the new Star Wars.
Yes.
That's we're done
Should
for
be
the
the
year.
one before that.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, so next month,
Yeah.
which is very coming soon,
Coming
man.
quick.
Jeez.
Thanksgiving's next week.
I know, McClunky.
Yeah.
McClunky.
For sure.
I think I'm gonna
That's a
say
lot of
McClunky.
McClunky.
I mean, it's stupid, but I see
Yeah.
myself saying it
You're
now.
going to be saying it all the time.
McClunky. So Star Wars comes out the 19th. So
Yes.
let's see. Thursday's 21st. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 4 weeks.
We're under a month away from it.
We're 4 weeks in 1, 2, 3
Tomorrow
days.
will be a month away.
No, we're seeing it on Thursday.
Yeah, but date-wise,
it's-
today's the 18th.
Well, it's 34 days right now.
Yeah, so we're almost under a month.
Gotcha. I hear what you're saying. I'm picking
Yeah.
up on you. Anyway, crazy, man.
It's coming quick.
I know.
It's coming quick.
So I don't have any updates on Jeremy Hutzel about his jobs.
Oh, okay. Orkin man.
Orchid. I did say he can walk around and go, I'm the exterminator.
I will exterminate you.
Haven't heard anything
Hasta la
about
vista, baby.
what's going on with him. Oh, but this morning I just found out I have jury duty.
Oh,
First
dude.
time ever, baby.
How is that possible?
First time
I've had it
ever.
like 4 times.
Well, that's you.
Where do you have to go to Hartford for it?
I have it January 7th, which is just a Tuesday. It's in Hartford, yeah.
Oh, that's the worst one.
What's the one you got to go to? You're in Connecticut?
No, you can get like individual. Like I've gone to Manchester for like district court,
Oh.
but Hartford's a tough one.
Well, I'm-
Federal, that's like
I'm going to walk in there.
it's a long day.
I'm gonna dress like I'm gonna wear my ripped jeans. I'm gonna wear a button up shirt all buttoned wrong, and my hair I'm gonna like not comb it, and then I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna be like, I support Trump.
You'll probably get on a jury right away. Put that man on a jury.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't even know if that even happens though. It's like they make you watch it. You put you in this big holding room
Oh God.
with like 100 some odd people in it, and they just have you sit there, and they make you watch a video for like an hour,
Oh jeez.
and then they just leave you there.
And then,
And then
what?
like you sit there, and then you'll go like it's a Tuesday, so you'll probably be there the whole day.
Yep, probably. I take the day off.
So you like sit there, you take a book with you, and you just sit there and wait. And then they might call you, and they might call you for a jury pool, or they might not. And then like you sit there, and they give you an hour for lunch. And sometimes they might just like be like, all right, you guys can leave at lunch. Or if not, like when I did it, like the one time where I was there the whole time,
Yeah.
you literally stay there until like 5 o'clock,
Well,
and you
don't
just sit there.
you get lunch, right?
You have to go get your own.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
like
there's nothing around there either, like food wise. It's like a food truck outside, and there might be like you have to like walk to a place to find something.
now, question though, don't they call you, interview you at all?
Yes, they'll call you in groups.
Do they ask you individual questions or?
No, they have you fill out a questionnaire,
Oh man, it's very impersonal.
and then if they like the lawyers then take the questionnaires and look over the questionnaires,
Yeah.
and then you might get called back, and that's when they do the sit down interview thing.
So you really want to mess up the questionnaire?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really, you really can't really mess it up. It's basically like, have you been in a litigation in the past year and a half? Last year?
Oh, so you don't.
Or if,
No, yeah.
do you have any predication towards disliking this type of person? Or if
You got to be truthful, I guess.
if you saw an accident occur where this happened, would you find this person at fault or this person at fault? It's like the lawyers come up with these random questions.
Wow.
It's
Sounds
all
like you're back in school.
yeah, it's random. Like you all sit in this one room too, and like the guy like comes in, and's like, so this case is a blah blah blah, and if you feel like and here's like the person that's like, they might even be like, here's the people that are involved in the case, and if you like know this person or know of this person, then let us know, and then you'll be excused from this.
I know him or her. Yes.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
I'll bring my Game Boy with me.
Yeah.
Bring my Switch.
Yeah.
Man. Well, yeah, I've gotten out of it this far.
Yeah. Last time I got called, I got excused. So, which is great because I don't have to go to Hartford because it's the worst to get to. It's not like, you got to be there like before.
This is 8:15.
8:15 and ugh.
And I remember going to Hartford Hospital to visit Allison, and I know that route by heart.
Yeah.
But like at night was enjoyable to leave because there's no traffic.
Yes.
But in the morning,
It's the worst.
it's the worst.
It is.
I got so nervous. I hated it.
Yeah.
Because people are just fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know where I'm going.
Yes. But it's just the courthouse, and there's like huge lot next to it, and that's where you park.
Yeah. Do you have to pay for parking?
No.
Thank God.
As long as you have a jury thing, they let you park for free.
That's good. 'Cause
They validate it, kind of thing.
Good. Well, anyway, this morning I found out jury duty.
Yeah.
So I got to fill it out, mail it out.
Maybe you're lucky it'll snow that day, so you don't have to go.
Fingers crossed. Do they cancel when it's
Yes,
bad
they
weather?
cancel if it's any kind of bad weather.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because they know, like, grandmas are not showing up.
Yeah. Well, they know people aren't going to put forth the effort to drive.
Yeah. So
They're non-essential, so they can just move it to the next day.
in my 20s, I've gotten it, and I've always called the night before.
Yeah.
But this is a physical piece of paper that says you got to fill it out and you're going.
Do the whole thing.
Right. I've never had that before.
The first time I got it, I went to Manchester, like district court, and that was like they just sit you in a room.
Did you ever get put on a jury?
No, I got close once when I was in Hartford.
Yeah.
I went through the whole thing, and they took you into the room, and the lawyers come in and talk to you.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the last ones that was let go. Because we don't have also, I mean, honestly, there's a plethora of white males out there. So
Yeah.
we're like the easiest group that they can whittle out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Now, is it like if we get put on
And we're middle aged too, so that's another easy elimination factor.
Yeah. If you get put on a jury,
You're there.
but do they pay you?
Yeah.
Your job still pays you.
They pay you. I think your job pays you, and they give you it depends upon what kind of jury you're on.
Right.
If you're on like a full blown sequestered, like you're put up in a hotel, can't watch TV, can only see your family on weekends, kind of thing.
That's not going to happen, but I could.
Could, yeah. But Claire's hoping one day she gets stuck on that. She's like, I can't wait to be on the thing.
What if this is for the couple that
The
got
doulos?
the doulos?
I think they already have a jury for that. They've been doing that already.
I don't know.
But you never know. You never know what it could be.
Yeah.
It could be any random
I want to be on a Dateline.
homicide or something where you sit there and have
I want it
sit
to
through
happen and then be interviewed 10 years later on Dateline.
Yeah, because they pretty much that court pretty much has everything, like divorces and traffic
Murders.
stops and murders and
I'm looking for the murders.
yeah.
So-
It's not when I was there was a lot of fender bender stuff, civil trial stuff.
yeah, boring stuff.
Yeah, but you never know.
Cool. All right, well, that's happened to me in
Yeah.
January. Fun.
Yeah, I mean it's the process,
Yeah.
and the census starts in January, so you can also have waiting for that instead of come around.
I love
to
me
look
some
forward to.
census.
Oy.
I love when they stop you, like you're getting in your car. Can I talk to you? I gotta do and fill out this thing. Ah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh boy. And then they go, "Oh, it'll take a minute," and you're there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh God, shoot me. There's got to be a better way of doing this.
Yeah, it's called internet.
Yeah, come on.
The one thing the president was right about.
What?
Couldn't we just do this over the internet? Do you really have to have all these people wandering around asking people questions?
Well, you can lie on the internet.
Not if you sign a thing that says you're legally.
Oh, come on. So
You have that on the internet where you can sign those things.
Star Wars Rise of Skywalker tells Leia's story as it would have been told if Carrie Fisher had lived. We got to tell the story that we would have told, which is kind of cool to hear.
Yeah.
Filmmaker J.J. Abrams has revealed new details about Carrie Fisher's posthumous role in Rise of Skywalker, explaining how Leia Ortega's story will honor the franchise's
Organa?
original. Organa or...
It's not Ortega. There's no T in it.
Oh, there's no T. Why did I say Ortega?
Because that's the taco company.
Yeah, that's
Ortega.
why. Ortega.
Someone has tacos on the brain.
That's exactly why. Why did I say it? Oh, anyway. In an interview
Because you
with,
can't read.
in an interview with Total Film, Abrams opened up about the process of unseen footage of the late Star Wars actress.
Yes.
As he expressed his
Leia
desire
Ortega.
to tell
That's the Mexican
Leia
version.
Ortega.
It's the Mexican version.
Luke, it's Luke Skywalker. It's
Luke Guacamole.
Luke Guacamole.
Han Salsa.
Han Salsa. Chewie is now
Chimichanga.
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 Jimmy.
Hit it.
Brrrr. Oh, Jabba the Hutt is Taco Bell.
Taco the Hut.
Taco the Hutt. Oh my God.
Taco the Bell.
Taco the Bell. Ding. Yoda. What's Yoda? Pedro. Little Pedro. Actually, I think his name would be Jose because it takes a double meaning. Jesus. Jose.
Jesus.
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 The empanada instead of the emperor.
The empanada. Oh, the empanada. Oh. What's the Death Star? That would be Taco Bell.
Darth Enchilada.
Darth Enchilada. Oh my God.
Mundo Calrissian. It's all sorts of Mexican names.
I love it. This is great.
Ugh.
The Millennium Falcon. What's
The Millennium Fajita. I'll have the Millennium Fajita, please.
I love the Millennium Fajita.
You know, I think you can order that at Frontera, actually, the Millennium Fajita. Leia Ortega.
Leia Ortega.
Hola, Leia Ortega.
I am Luke.
I am Luke Chimichanga.
No. I am of the Chimichangas.
Luke Guacamole.
Luke Guacamole.
I am your brother.
We are
amigos.
the three amigos. Huh. Here's my buddy Han Salsa.
Here's my brother, Han Salsa.
Ben Salsa. Oh my God. All right. There are scenes where she's interacting.
Obi-Wan kidney beans.
Obi-Wan
Pinto beans.
Pinto beans.
Obi-Wan pinto beans.
All right, we finished this. There are scenes where she's interacting
Ay,
with
caramba.
other characters in a way that is uncanny, the director said. Hopefully, it will. If it works, it will be an invisible thing, and if you didn't know, you would never know. But we got to tell the story.
Like farts from a taco. The invisible thing.
Invisible. Leia.
If it works, you wouldn't even know what happened. Silent but deadly.
The story where Leia would have told
Taco
how
Wars.
Carrie lived, and that's kind of incredible. That's cool to hear. I'm very excited.
Taco Wars.
Oh.
Long time ago.
Yeah, bean factory. It's just so far away.
It's just a long, far away.
Oh my god. Oh god. Mark, why? McClunky.
Han Salsa.
Han Salsa. McClunky!
Chimichanga.
Oh god, Mark, my head. My head hurts from the clunky. Oh god.
Chimichanga. We casa.
It is your destiny.
Wait, hold on.
Join
Oh,
me,
this is it.
and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
McClunky.
Come with me. It is the only way.
McClunky! That is awesome.
That's pretty good.
There's another one with a bunch of McClunkies in there.
Good old Luke Guacamole. Padre Vader.
Padre Vader.
Brian Kazasco's Taco Wars coming to a theater near you.
Near you. Oh, God.
Starring Carrie Fisher as Leia Ortega.
Leia Ortega.
Harrison Ford as Han Salsa.
Oh, Jesus. McClunky.
Adam Driver
As
as Ben Jamama. Salsa.
Chimama. No, he would have the same last name as
Benito Salsa.
Salsa.
Yeah, Benito Salsa. He's Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Benito Salsa.
Any other news there, Marcus?
Oh, not really. Claire's getting a new car today.
That's exciting. What kind of car?
She's getting a Jeep. She's a Warnock now. You must have a Jeep.
Wow.
So she's joining the tribe of Jeeps.
Tribe of Jeeps.
Yeah. And now she's in full-blown Thanksgiving mode. She's been watching every Food Network Thanksgiving show on TV to get little tips. She has all of her magazines out. She's looking up Thanksgiving stuff.
Cool.
So
I'm excited.
I know it's a coming. It's a coming.
Next Thursday, baby.
I know.
This Friday, I do my backyard one last time for the winter. Put everything away.
Yeah, I did that last week before it got really cold.
I did the front yard
I
already.
did the backyard. Brought the hose in. Brought the
Yeah, I can do all that. Friday's gonna be 50.
chairs and everything in.
It feels like fucking winter.
Yeah, I know.
We're lucky though.
Might snow tomorrow.
Places have gotten way more snow than we've got none.
Up
really.
in Maine, they got a lot of snow.
Yeah, like Montana and a whole bunch of places.
So I got to find out. I got to talk to my sisters. They just came back from Disney this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they left Thursday and they just came back, but they went to Galaxy's Edge.
They did.
They did.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I got to find out. I know Kylie did the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
Oh man.
So I got to find out how it was.
I want a full report
I know.
next week. I want to hear all about it.
I know.
She can even come on the show.
Yeah, we'll have her call in.
You can even have her call in and tell us all about it.
Give us her report on Smuggler's Run.
So next week is
First-hand account.
week of Thanksgiving, so we can do our show on Monday if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe we should do a Thanksgiving show.
Yeah. This weekend, the 24th, Plainville for CliffsCon at the VFW.
Oh, it's this weekend?
Yeah. He did it before Thanksgiving this year
Right.
to try to make it easier on people.
I would go if I had the time.
Yeah.
But I'm getting ready for a February show. That's my next one.
Yeah, you're not going to do the Christmas one?
You know, I struggled with that one because on Saturday, the Golden Gavel is doing their toy and collectibles auction.
Yes.
I like that one a lot.
Yes.
And I get a lot of stuff to sell.
Yes.
So I talked to Bill about
Yeah.
that weekend. It is $75 for the weekend.
Yeah.
It's a whole weekend. You can't just take Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
You pay the $75.
Yeah.
It's limited space, and you're
So it's
there.
inside the market. This
Right,
one.
right.
Yeah.
And you're there from 9 to close,
Yeah.
and then on Sunday from open to 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So that's $40. Let's say $40 a day. So as long as you make over $40 both
Yeah.
days, you made your money back. You want to make more money than that,
Yeah.
though. If the Golden Gavel hadn't landed on Saturday, I would probably do it.
I mean-
but I'm going to Golden Gavel instead.
You could.
I don't want to do both. I want to spend money.
No, I'm saying, but you could.
But I'm thinking about going there Sunday. Check it out.
I was going to say, you do know someone who lives nearby there, that if you wanted to do the full weekend, that someone could possibly do the Saturday for you.
Yeah, but I still have to go there and set up.
Well, no, you just give it to the other person to set up for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Because I'm thinking I wanted the Golden Gavel. A lot of stuff I bought there last time, I sold.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go there instead. And on Sunday, I will go there and check it out and be
Yeah.
a patron
Yeah.
and shop, walk
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
That's my idea. I know I thought about that. I'm like, oh, could I do both? There's potential there. But you know what? It's the weekend before Christmas.
Yeah.
What if I got shopping to do still
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything? I'll wait till February because
Yeah.
February is the next big one, Scott's one.
Yeah.
So I'll wait till then.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
So I like the Golden Gavel's toy and collectible. They have a lot of cool
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
A lot of cool stuff. And I think last year when I went to the Golden Gavel, the next day when it was the same thing. I went there because I saw you and Matt there.
Yeah.
The people had bought stuff. We're selling it there on
Yeah,
Sunday.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually what it does.
Yeah.
Because usually have, like, one guy goes the one way, the other guy goes the other way, and then they combine together on Sunday.
Right. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just go on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then Sunday I go check it out. I'll see you guys there. I can remind Matt Ryan, give me the squirrel drawing.
Yes. Oh, God. Between that and my comic books. I keep, like, telling him, remember to read my comic books. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen him.
Now before
So
we
I don't
go,
want to keep, like, paying him $40 at a time for comic books.
you're paying him $40.
Well, because he forgets to keep bringing them.
Yeah.
And then, like, a month or 2 or 3 or 4. It's like, dude, I want to just, my comic books. I'm not going to read them all, but I want them.
Jesus. Now don't forget, Mark. I'm just as a friendly reminder. Tomorrow our Podbean is up,
Yes, I'll get you on Friday.
so you just give me 30.
Yep.
Now here's the other thing. Big news, Mark.
Ah,
I went to Matt's Comics on Wednesday.
yeah.
Matt is officially, get this, moving
Wow.
this February.
Wow. Do you have a location?
He is moving to Hazard Ave
Oh.
near, that corner area where if you go down the Broad, where Dan Wilkinson's family lives,
So the barn where I got married is?
the barn, but not down there.
But I'm saying that road
Yeah, that road.
on the corner there where used to be the hotel?
You know the Four Corners?
Yes.
You got the
white building on the corner that used to be the hotel?
There's no hotel.
It used to be a hotel.
Well, anyway, you have the gas station. You had the
Valero,
Tony's.
you have the...
But Tony's is closed. You have the haircut place.
Yes.
There
And you
used to
have
be
the
a
school across the street.
Dreams Edge used to be there, but now it's a smoke shop. You have Subway, and you have an abandoned building.
Omegas.
Yeah.
And across the street, well, not abandoned building. It used to be a parochial school back in the day.
He is
Historical
moving.
landmark. And the white building on the corner.
I don't know if it's
With a parking lot in the back. It's 2 stores. It used to be like a Wiccan store on one side. Then the other side was like a craft store.
Yeah, not that building.
Not that building?
No. It's a little bit further down.
That used to be...
Used to be a smoke and leather.
Oh. Used to be the... Okay, I
Smoke
know exactly
place.
what it is.
Used to be a smoke place, I think.
Dance studio was on one side.
Yeah,
Across from the YMCA.
right. Across from the church. Next to the church.
Yes, that's where Mariah works.
So he's buying it.
Wow, that's a
And
big spot. You park down and back.
Yes, and he said they can use the church parking if need to be. The church said,
Yeah,
you could.
yeah.
And there's storage. I
Yes.
guess there's storage in the back. It's
Yeah.
2 stories.
Yes.
And it's official.
Used to be like there was also like a bath fitter store there, kind of.
Right.
Then it was like a hardware store for a long time. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Matt's moving. It's February. He moves in, and I told him if he needs help moving, because he'll need it. So he's giving out little flyers to everybody saying he's moving. Big for Matt.
That's big.
Matt has been in that spot since I was a kid.
Yeah.
His dad owned the store, and
Yeah.
he's been there for so freaking long.
Yeah.
I bet you when they move stuff, they're gonna find shit he forgot all about,
yeah.
hidden
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah. He has stuff on top of stuff.
Dude, it's gonna be Matt. He's gonna have to have a massive sale
Oh yeah, to get rid of a lot
just
of
to
crap.
sell some
He's
stuff.
not gonna be able to move all that stuff.
Oh, I know. And all those statues in the back, gonna put them all in the boxes.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of statues.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping this Christmas season you'll have a big sale.
And
Or
all
something.
the back issues he's got back there.
Right. Oh my God.
Talk about a guy that should do like those Plainville shows, like the box dive shows.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy that should do that.
Yeah, but
Get
he
rid of
does
stuff.
bigger shows. And now
But he does them for anime though. He doesn't do them for comic books.
that's what he sells.
Yeah.
He knows that's his bread and butter.
But
he
you got a lot of that stuff you can get rid of though.
His van is
Yeah.
breaking,
Yeah.
which he does like 4 shows a year,
Yeah.
and he says his van's going to shit.
Yeah.
So now he's thinking maybe just renting a van when he does a show for the next couple of years, because then he'll buy one later because
Yeah.
he's getting
Buying
a new
place.
Getting
He
a new
doesn't have money to
place,
spend on his car too.
right? But yeah, very
Yeah,
happy.
a lot of
for
guys
Matt.
do the U-Haul deal. They get the U-Haul and then just do it that way.
Yeah,
If you rent those vans for like a day for like $20.
yeah. But very excited for Matt. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
like
big news.
I
That's huge
know.
news.
I know. Like
Matt's is moving. That
know.
plaza's gonna be dead. Not there's anything in there anyway.
well, you have Subway's busy. You have the
Liberty
pizza place.
But something going in there now. That's gonna be weird. Something else in that spot.
Well, there's a new person that owns, and they're raising the rent on everybody.
That's what happens.
Yeah. You know what they told Matt, the new owner? He said, everybody's undervalued here.
Yeah.
And Matt's like, yeah, but nobody's fixed anything here.
Yeah.
Like their heat doesn't work, the air conditioner doesn't work, the driveway shit has not been fixed in
Yeah.
years. He said there's drips and leaks.
There's not enough parking.
His door doesn't close correctly,
Yeah.
and nobody fixes anything. And then this new guy's like, you guys are all
Raising the rent.
I'm raising the rent on everybody.
Yeah.
Because he says they're paying less than they should. But
Yeah.
Matt's like, why? Nobody fixes anything. It's all falling apart. So,
That's crazy. I'm surprised there's not like there's tons of places in town too that you could have went. You know, that's a nice spot that he got. I'm saying it's just there's just
no, he had other
Yeah.
other places, but he wanted to own something.
yeah.
Also, he liked that location.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good location in your
It's
neighborhood.
the main drag too.
Right. But and it's right down the street where he lives.
Yeah.
He lives in Stafford.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 streets. He's
yeah.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, you're in a neighborhood, so you have a community.
Yeah.
There was a place on Route 5.
And it's kind of a walking area too. It's not like there's
Right.
not a lot of.
Right. You could be living
You
in
can
that.
walk in that area.
You could live in the
it's like a
neighborhood.
historical district and do
Yes.
that kind of thing.
Yes, it's nice.
Yeah.
But Route 5, he was iffy about.
Well, that's also you got
Yes.
closer competition there.
You do. Also, he just didn't like
Where he's
the look.
moving farther away from that competition.
Right. He's moving closer to a different part of town.
Yes. Yeah.
I like it. And it's
More locational for summers people and stuff like that can just jot down and yeah, and still like off the highway so to speak because you can literally just take the
he's
exit.
closer to some
right
food. You got a gas station right there. You got other shops.
Yeah,
You got Looky Loos can come in.
yeah,
So, Dream's Edge used to be in that Four Corners when I was a kid, and I used to get off the bus, go to
Yeah.
Dream's Edge, hang out there. Then I'd go to Video Galaxy, rent a movie, and then
Yeah.
I would walk home.
yeah.
I'd walk,
That's a walk.
and I would walk
Yeah.
home, have dinner, watch my movie.
Yeah,
I do that every Friday because I had the weekend to watch a movie. But Dream's Edge was awesome. That was
I
like
used to
my
do that
first
when I
comic book shop.
umpired baseball. I'd stop at Galaxy's Edge on the way out, pick up a game or something, and
Yep.
ride my bike
Video
home.
Galaxy. Video Galaxy 10 or whatever number.
Now the guy that used to own Ann's owns that plaza.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Didn't Ann sell?
Yeah, he sold to a new guy.
And he's owned it for a few years
Yes. Yeah, but the original owner, the guy that owned it when I worked there,
now. What plaza did he buy?
he bought the Video Galaxy plaza.
Plaza.
Yeah, he owns that whole plaza.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Is he just a landlord kind of guy?
No, he owns it and everything. He owns the property.
No, I know he owns it, so he's renting out the shops.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know what's in that plaza.
There's a
FedEx, right? Or no, there's like
there's a medical supply place,
right.
liquor store, the big liquor store to go where Video Galaxy was.
Of course. Yeah.
I think Valari's is still in there,
Okay.
the karate place.
Right. Yeah, that's been there
I think
forever.
there's like a salon or something in there as well.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I randomly was driving to Stafford one day and saw him outside, like, putzing around in the front.
Yep.
And I was like, what the hell? So I pulled in. I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? He's like, oh, I own this place. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought he meant, like, one of the stores. I'm like, oh, you own the store? He's like, no, the whole building. I'm like, oh.
Wow. So you just
Okay.
cleaning up trash or just...
Yeah, he was just, like, doing maintenance in the yard front area.
That's a cool gig.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of work, but...
Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything, really. Just
Well, you gotta
decides
keep...
he can hire people to do that stuff. He's just in charge of it.
Right. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus.
All right.
I think that's it for today.
Yeah. I mean,
I gotta go to work. You gotta go to work. You're
Yeah.
at work.
well, yeah. I was going to drive. I was thinking about going to get Claire's car with her, but I told her I think she can handle it on her own.
Why? You don't want to go with her?
Well, I'm going to drive out to Chicopee just to stand there and watch the guys hand her keys, basically.
Well, aren't you excited?
I am excited for her. But I went with her on Saturday when she went because her dad's co-signing on the car for her. So I went with her. I drove her to that because her car is really not that great to drive. Mm-hmm. And it was basically just sit there because I have nothing to do with anything.
Right.
So I felt kind of weird. It's kind of like, I'm just here. But.
Well, want to hear some Baby Shark Thanksgiving song?
No.
Adam Sandler Thanksgiving song?
Yes. It's still early, though.
We made
It
USAA.
should really be next week, but.
Well, we're getting in the holiday spirit, man.
Okay. Speaking of the holiday spirit, we were driving to brunch yesterday for my brother-in-law's birthday at Villa Napolitana, and my wife decides she wants to listen to Christmas music, and I was very adamant that there was no Christmas music in my car until after Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So we listened to Christmas music all the way there and back.
That's awesome. You know why? Because this morning I played Christmas music, and
Yeah.
Allison wanted to kill me.
I can't. It's not time yet. You're not till after Thanksgiving.
I went to Barnes & Noble.
No Christmas
in
till
the
after
beginning
Thanksgiving.
of this month because I was looking for the Empire magazine with Star Wars on it. Mm-hmm. All the Christmas decorations are up.
I
This is
know.
the beginning of the month,
I know.
and Christmas music was playing.
I know.
Fucking
Too early.
Silent Night was on. I
Too
was
early.
like, "Fuck you, Silent Night.
Too
Fuck
early.
you."
When I went to the mall Saturday to go to the movies, they were literally putting
Yes.
up the wreaths and the lights and everything, and I'm like, this is
It's a pathetic mall, anyway.
yeah. Oh man, that mall is it's
and-
scary.
And feels how bad it's gone.
It's so bad. They have a place that's going in there, but I was talking to a guy, and the person that's going in there is already talking about leaving. I was like, that's not good.
There's nobody there. They're all in Target or the movies.
Yeah,
And Panera Bread's moving out.
yeah, to in front of the Home Depot.
Yeah.
But I guess some places going into where Pizza Pie was.
Really?
Yeah, Ramona's Pizza and Restaurant.
Yeah, they'll be closed in a month.
Yeah,
The problem is, if you don't have any stores, nobody goes in there.
there is no stores in there. There's like nothing in there now. I couldn't even tell you any of the stores besides like Bath and Body Works.
That's amazing. It's still open. Victoria's
tell you
Secret,
anything else.
Hallmark. When Hallmark closed, I was like, "What?
Yeah,
Victoria's Secret closed?"
That's another. Like Lenscrafters still in there.
Yeah, because people need glasses.
I went for my. That's where I go for my eye exams.
Right, Lenscrafters is still there.
GameStop's still there, as far as I know.
Yeah, GameStop's. Verizon closed. The jewelry store closed.
Yeah, K's. That's where I originally took Claire's engagement ring.
Right.
Which is why I had to go up to the Eastville Mall to do the wedding ring.
And you go to Eastville Mall and you're like, wow, they made a comeback, man.
Here's what malls really are supposed to be like. This is what happens when you don't gorge your renters for rent.
Right.
That's what the last owner did.
Yes. He
priced the rent so high that no one could do a store in there.
They raised the rent because of the movie theater.
Yeah.
Which was bullshit. The movie theater is not... They're there to make money.
Yeah.
They're very greedy, I think.
Yeah.
Very greedy.
Well, they were hoping someone would convert it into something.
But who the hell owns this, and what are they going to do with it?
I don't know. Someone bought it for $10 million.
I know. That's a deal.
But you get like the Friendly's building outside and Wendy's and all
the
that.
whole property.
Yeah.
But they're paying.
The gas station and that plaza on the corner with the gem jewelry in it and everything.
I think that's a different plot. I don't think
No,
that's
it's the
part
whole
of
thing is all mall
I
property.
thought Friendly's was the only thing. On the
I think
property.
Wendy's is too. Figaro's.
Yeah, I think Figaro's is
Yeah.
part of that
The
property.
gas station.
I don't know if the gas
I think
station
Outback is as well. I think all that stuff's all part of that same property. It's all technically on the same land.
No, I know, but I worked at Chi-Chi's. We weren't part of the mall. Well, no, the mall closed and we did close.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, Mark.
Yeah. Anyways,
What's
happy
gonna-
Thanksgiving early to everybody. Let's keep the Christmas music until after next week. Friday next week, you can play all the Christmas music you want.
You got it, baby.
Until then, put a cork in it.
This is a Thanksgiving song. I hope you enjoy it. Love to eat turkey. Love to eat turkey. I love you. Love to eat turkey, 'cause it's good. Love to eat turkey like a good boy should, 'cause it's turkey to eat. So good. That clapping's messing my head up, man. I appreciate it, but I was trying to think of the next line. I'm like, all I hear is clapping. Here we go. Thanks anyways. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Turkey lurkey do and turkey lurkey dap. I eat that turkey, then I take a nap. Thanksgiving is a special night. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. That's right. Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Dallas Strawberry. Turkey for you and turkey for me. Can't believe Tyson gave that girl BD. White meat, dark meat, you just can't lose. I fell off my moped and I got a bruise. Turkey in the oven and the buns in the toaster. I'll never take down my Cheryl Teague's poster. Wrap the turkey up in aluminum foil. My brother likes to masturbate with baby oil. Turkey and sweet potato pie. Sammy Davis Jr. only had one eye. Oh, turkey for the girls and turkey for the boys. My favorite kind of pants are corduroys. Gobble, gobble, goo, and gobble, gobble, giggle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel. Oh, I love turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you.